Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Tomb Raider playthrough. I'm gonna hit continue here with our solid 4% of the playthrough, and we'll jump right into it. So here we are. Just completed our little campfire cutscene in the last part, and now we're gonna continue on exploring the island. I'm curious if there's a way to sprint. I haven't seen a way yet. Shift makes you like do this thing right here.
Oh God, what's going on here?
Damn.
Wait, I can use that bow.
That's how we get our bow. Good to know. From some person that's been hanging here for probably like 100 years. So we need to find a way up here. I assume over here, yep. There we go.
I can do this.
Now we can grab our bow. Probably gonna break. There's no doubt. There we go. Yep. There we go. Just as expected. But at least we got the bow. Now we need some arrows. So do we need to craft them or... Okay, so she magically got arrows. Cool. Right. The draw left to shoot. Cool.
But it won't mean a thing if you can't focus.
Right, here we got more bow.
The key to using any weapon
Arrows.
is focus.
So hungry.
Okay, so we're doing a little survival action here. Looks like we need to find some deer to kill and grab some delicious meat. Now, I did see one earlier in this area. At this point, though, they probably moved somewhere else. Wonder if there's a limit to how many arrows we can hold. Let me go. I think this is where I came from, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Just to kind of see if there's any deer nearby. If not, then we'll have to go back this way and look around. So it looks like I don't know if we can go down this way. But we do have a few different options here. So we can go down the stream, and I guess this kind of goes in that path. Or we can try to jump up on this thing right here and see where that takes us to. It might actually just go in the same direction as the stream. Or maybe like a slightly different way. Or actually, it looks like this lets us get to the top somehow. There we go. Anything interesting?
Some kind of container.
GPS
Who
cache.
left these behind?
So I wonder if they're just collectibles, if they're let us track some sort of a cache of like supplies in the area. Let me see, I think shift, yeah. Or not shift, tab to open this menu up. We got GPS cache, so it looks like it's right there, possibly. We'll have to make our way over there at some point here. Let me actually see. Kind of orient myself a little bit. Unless it's just the spot that we found it in, which is kind of irrelevant then, which it looks like that's where it's pointing us to. I'm just going to come down here and look around. Here's a deer. Got ourselves some meat. Actually, I don't even know how we're going to collect the meat. We don't even have a knife.
Sorry.
Damn, why they gotta do us like that? That makes sense, I guess. Use a arrow to cut.
Right, back to camp.
Okay, so we got the meat. Let me just look around for a second more here
You won't always
before I
have
go
some
back to the
fancy
camp.
gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
So another one of those
Numbers.
cache
Some
things.
kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
Or maybe that's another thing. Maybe we need to find all 5. And that gives us some sort of a GPS coordinate to where a treasure is. That makes sense as well. It looks like we have our arrows full. Some plants we can pick up or something. Or fruit. I think that should be everything for now. I'll go back to the camp. I'm not really sure why I never got into these games back when they first released. Probably was busy with some other stuff, but would have been cool to play something like this. And I'm sure like at that point it would have looked really good even on PlayStation 3. Depending on how good this playthrough goes, if I'm really enjoying the game, I might even look into the next game in the series. We can spend our skill points at the camp. So let's see. Skill level 1 rookie. We can increase our animal instincts, survivalist, advanced salvaging, bone collector, arrow retrieval, scavenging, climbers or agility. So that requires 2 skill points, so I might actually just... Or do we not have that unlocked yet? I don't think we have that unlocked yet, right? So we might need to... Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to unlock one of these 5 or so options that we have here first. I guess I'll go with this one. Advanced salvaging for now. We can collect extra salvage from crates and other sources. Cool. So that should be it for now. Then these 2 options are unavailable at the moment. That's probably like maybe weapons or something. I don't know.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara,
You're alive!
easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach, and then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like our next goal is to find a way out of the forest. And by the way, guys, I did kind of look into whether this game is open world or not, or how that works. And from my understanding is it's kind of linear in the story terms. And overall, the way it's designed is a little linear, but at the same time,
Hello?
like when you reach certain areas, like this area, for example,
Is someone there?
we can like explore this whole area, right? Like this hub or whatever you want to call it. And then when we get to the next location, we can explore that area and you can kind of go back to certain areas to collect rewards and like that kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Find it interesting. I'm kind of curious if I want to go down to here, but looks like I walked far enough that I don't really have an option to turn back. was debating on if I want to go back to like the other lower part and explore a little bit more. Too late now. It looks like the only option we really have here is to go down this underground tunnel area. Curious who is down here, because that door was locked previously, so probably some sort of a native like group on the island. I don't know if you want to call it a cult necessarily, but just whoever the natives are.
What are these markings?
And more marks. Somebody was tracking dates here.
Oh god, this is insane.
I wonder if it's another one of those like dudes, like the guy that was attacking me in the beginning of the game. Maybe it's like some sort of cannibal dude.
This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon.
Interesting. Do we wear these masks? Like, what's the purpose of them? We can examine them to find hidden information.
On the inside. Whoever used this mask was of noble birth.
Okay, interesting. So we found one of the masks, one of the relics. Interesting. But depending on how good this game is too, I might even continue playing it, like maybe not right away, but I'll continue playing it on PlayStation 3 as well and kind of go for the trophies. That'd be cool. Let me check this out first before I pry that open. Guess we got a melee weapon now, a pry axe. It looks like we actually needed to come here anyway before we could go the other way. It's kind of sick. This dude had some music playing here. Disc looks a little crooked, but so how do we? Kind of curious if is there like a way to switch between items? Or is that weapon thing only available for prying stuff open? I guess it's only available for prying things open. So we can light a torch. Okay, so we came out at the other side, it looks like.
Sam?
Let me check the map real quick. Okay, so yeah, we kind of just cut across this area here to get to this next location that we can kind of explore. So there's probably like 2 or 3 more, maybe more of these in this area, or maybe they're all just part of this giant area. Not really sure.
Did you get that?
Got it.
Sounds like we got some people nearby though.
Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Lara, you made it. Sam, thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy.
Oh, I wonder if that's the guy that was
just
inside of
spoke to
that
your crew.
cave thing
They're
originally.
on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias. A teacher by trade. Not really cut out for island life,
Look at all this
I'm
stuff on his
afraid.
necklace. Probably from all the different
Sweetie, you
people
look
that crashed and died
exhausted.
there.
Sit down.
A watch, dog
Sam
tags.
here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Right, Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful. Legend says she had shamanistic powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds of the battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to him?
Sam? Matthias? Sam! Sam! Shit! Ah! No! Sam!
Damn. Gotta watch where you're walking. Probably be a little cautious, like yelling on an island as well. You never know who's out there. Wolf. Is there any more? Yep. It's two. Anybody else? There we go. I assume that's all of them. Definitely can be good for the leg.
Let go.
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam with you?
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls shouldn't go wandering off.
We need to find them.
No, wait. What about Raw?
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Lara and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her.
No. Let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
You gonna be okay?
And they really hate her
I'll
left
just need to
side,
rest for a
left
few
foot,
minutes.
left hip, getting punctured. Rough day.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay. Not so bad.
Okay, so let's just double check this thing. I don't have any skill points or anything. But anyways, alright guys, so I guess right now would be a good point to stop this part at. Got to a good part. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next part.